came up to Belvedere, and now we are going through the road that leads to Windsor, and to the other side, the St. Andrew side. So those of you who have never seen this area, well, just relax. You're in the heart of Grenada. All rainforest region. This area is always green because of the abundance of rain. And we got a good day, a nice hot sunny day. You can see all the trees. Shortcut if you want to come from the Guave area. Well, of course, before the road had problems, slides and so, movement from west to east. Driven by a very good friend of mine. Well, he used to be a past student at the St. John's Christian Secondary School at Jeff. Some people know him as Ruben. But he's always so very nice to take me around when I come to Grenada. Just as my brother Christopher, they take me around to see various places and others. Yeah, and I appreciate that, you know, because it's so good when you have very good friends who put themselves out. I'm seeing areas that I'm able to see because of the goodness of people.
Bull Hill.
Yeah?
Bull Hill.
Okay.
Jeanette, you realize how this thing has dropped down?
It dropped down?
Well, seemingly. You know, school days that used to look so steep.
Yeah.
And, you know, and long.
Right,
I guess they widened it and everything over the years.
Jeanette would be interested if buses will run from one area to the next, you know, like, but I guess there are not too many people to,
no.
It would not be economical, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Windsor. A name like, it sounds like an English name, eh? It is an English name, Windsor. Tell certain people, I'm going to Windsor. I say, why, where that is? And look at buses coming through. Not enough room to pass.
Just making a shortcut.
Yeah. I was telling Jeff about the joke about the guy. I've told it a number of times that he was fishing and he threw his line out and he hooked onto something, boy, and he was so happy catch a big fish, he thought, you know. So there's a little boy next to him. He said, man, go up on top of the hill, tell Mr. This how much pounds you want, Mr. That how much pounds you want, tell them come down, catch a big fish. So he pulling in. And all them guys coming down looking for the fish, you know, the man catch a big tire, he pull in, you know. Big tire. I tell you, boy. Yeah, man. How much pound you want? The man was so disappointed. He pulled in a big tire. A car tire. So after Ivan, all this area was just flattened, right? I could imagine that. Yeah, because you could actually look and probably see where boat goes. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's move on then. Got a side view right here. Look at the wind is just blowing the trees, you know. It's sort of windy, you know. Windy, fresh air. You know, just to stand there and just take it in. All the toxic fuel, you know, that you're breathing in the temperate lands, you just get rid of it now. Stay right there and just taking some deep breath. Look at it. Look at it. The wind is just heavy and so fresh. Look at that. Real good breeze. That should be an easy thing. Look at down there. And if you go down there, you ain't finding you, know. if you go down there, you ain't finding you at all. Bye bye, Blakey. Look at that. That's why this area was so attractive to Julian Fedon, because when you go up in the hills like that, up in the mountains, you know, you go and look for you. They could attack you anytime because you wouldn't see where they're coming from. You know? You wouldn't see.
Is this back on Closey?
That, I'm not so sure about that area. Mr. Hall, I think we had passed through the last time, but I can't remember if I had asked him about this area. You know, I'm going to show him this video, and this spot here, I'll ask him to explain any significance here, historical. I'll ask him to explain. Motel tree? The one with the flowers?
The yellow one?
Yeah.
No.
Immortal, you say immortal?
No.
You know, that's not
That
enough.
is yellow pui.
Oh, yellow pui. Yeah, that's right. The yellow pui.
It's a huge tree.
Yellow pui. Right. Yeah. All over the place, and then I always stop to look at the flowers, you know. That's why Grenada wins so much prizes in the flower shows in England, you know, because the land is so fertile that even flowers, not only fruits, but flowers flourish. And of course the hibiscus. Got the hibiscus right here. Yeah. This is so nice. That's why I encourage people to drive to this area and be refreshing mentally. slower there. And this coming to the river, which I like that river here. The guys were jumping from that river. This is the area I told you, Janet, at one point, and I don't think you had recognized the area that I showed to you. But yeah, and people, I saw some children bathing there. Okay, there's some fertile grounds here that somebody's planting here. Yeah. See that here, right? Yeah. This is good. So yeah, the young boys were jumping from here right into the river. The last time I was here, that was last January. Yeah, they were jumping right from here. Then we get a picture here of the river. Yeah, the river, right. Okay. They were jumping right into it. Now. We fish. Okay, you can take we fish here, make a fish broth. You know.
Stones on the side of the river.
Or for tubing. You know, when I spent time, when I was a teacher at the Shaper School, St. John Christian, and I stayed in Florida, I met some very good friends, and what happened, the friends that I met, they took me down to the river, and I learned how to catch crayfish, a nice crayfish broth, you know. So I did it all. We came to Windsor and we are at the end. And this here is what area is this? How is here called? The main road. I know it's the main road, and if you make a left here. Oh yeah. But Grove still, right? No. But it's and then Mellow Restaurant. But anyway, on the road to Grenville. So it's a blessing, and God bless. Nice ride this morning. And there's area coming up.
washroom.
Okay. When it floods and the rain is heavy, I think this river comes over the yeah, it always come over the wall, right? But look at the water; it looks so nice there. Look at it, so nice. This is beautiful. Get a picture there of the water. My friend, do you like the water? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna end the step here.